Can still pot the blue. Difficult to get position. He's underhit it slightly.
44.
Missed the black. Off the spot, Higgins. Great pot. And the right-hand side on the cue ball taken him perfectly onto the blue. Well, when I say perfectly, it was a little too straight, but it's nicely on the blue. 44 points in front. Another 2 reds after that one. And again, he's a little straight. Good pot. He needed a kiss of some kind. That's what he played. Doesn't want to move that red on the right side cushion, and that's the easiest one to play safe off.
Matthew Stevens, 55.
So 49 points Stevens' advantage as he looks to get a frame on the board at long last. And that error from Higgins.
Well, has he got away with it? Or does this red pot to the right corner? I think the top one will. What about the bottom one? Just caught the other red. And this is danger. Especially if he can see the red. Not sure if he can. Slight swerve, but not enough. It's taking some win in this frame, but he's okay, he hasn't left one. It wasn't easy. Shouldn't be too disappointed. But a good safety from John Higgins. Well, just what he didn't want to do, open all the reds. Now, has he got away with it? That one shot has brought all the reds into play. So it looks like he can get the red because he's looking at the black to see if it passes the other red into the left corner.
One.
And it must do. Well, how tight is that? But he could just pot it.
8.
Stevens must be getting that sinking feeling again. So often on the cusp of winning a frame today. Something has conspired to go against him. In the main, it's been Higgins' outstanding snooker. And there's a long way to go before Stevens has won this frame.
Well, I'd go as far as to say his second favourite now. There's only that red near the right side cushion that can save him.
14.
That and maybe a kick. The way Higgins is playing, you wouldn't expect him to miss one.
15.
Well, I doubt there's been a player in the history of the game who's been better in these situations than Higgins, of
21.
delivering a nerveless clearance under pressure. Stephen Hendry certainly set the standard for that in the 90s.
22.
But a rock-solid temperament has won him so many matches that he might otherwise have lost. Remember a clearance he made at the Masters in the final against Ronnie O'Sullivan, which had to be seen to be believed. And ended up turning the match in his favour when O'Sullivan looked
27.
set to beat him.
Not quite straight on this red. All on this shot, you would think. And he's left it on the pocket.
He's human after all. And what a relief for Matthew Stevens, who must have feared the worst there. But now surely he will avoid the dreaded whitewash. Wasn't far away.
1.
Well, that's not the best shot he's ever played. But he's 23 points in front. He'll only need the pink. But one snooker is certainly gettable, so he'll want to pop the yellow as well.
Well, not the cleanest pot, but it's gone in, and that's all Stevens cares about.
7.
Snooker's required then for Higgins in this 6th frame.
Desperate to see this one go in. That'll do nicely. He should have his name on the board now.
Well,
there's a long way to go before Stevens can entertain thoughts of winning this match, but at least he has got a frame on the board, and he richly deserves a frame. Scarcely believable that he failed to win any of the first 5. And Higgins
21.
might well have denied him again in this one had that final red gone in, but it stayed out, and Stevens gratefully accepts the gift
7. The frame.
and gets a frame on the board. So John Higgins' race to the final delayed by Matthew Stevens, but Higgins still leads 5-1.